Hi everyone, this is Jennifer Berry and Jesse Boardman here today to talk to you about how you can get started as a consignor with Mothertime Marketplace. First thing you want to do if you are a newbie with us is to go to the top of the screen and click on Consign. The next step is to click New Consignor Registration. This will take you to an information page where you can start filling out all the necessary information we need to get to know you and to have you as a consignor in our system. So you'll want to add your name, your address, where you live is really important if we send out a check to you, so make sure you have the accurate address. You'll next put in your email address, and this will be something that you need to verify. Your phone number, and then you'll need to create a password. Make sure that you create a password that is easy for you to remember because you'll be using it over and over. You can actually choose your own consignor number, and then we would really appreciate it if you would fill out how did you hear about us, because that helps us to make sure that our marketing is effective. After that, you click submit and it will take you to our seller agreement. This is basically a simple document that describes our rules and regulations and tells you exactly what we expect from you and what you'll get from us. So you want to read through it carefully, and at the bottom, if you agree and you're ready to continue, all you have to do is type in the word yes in the box below and click continue registration. This will take you to the next screen, which is a very important part of the registration process. We do charge a non-refundable $11 consignor fee, and we do this via PayPal, so please click buy now, and that will take you into PayPal. Once you do that, your PayPal account will pop up, and just, for the record, if you don't have a PayPal account existing, it's very simple to create one, but this is the only way that we accept our fee. So once you do that, it will take you to a Pay Now button. You just want to verify your address is correct and that you're deducting from the accurate account. Once your payment is processed, it will give you a notification that you completed your payment. And this is the really important part of the process. You want to go below and click on Return to Mothertime Marketplace. We've had many consignors in the past miss this step, and it really, it's a big pain in the butt, to be honest with you, because it will end up not registering you correctly, and then we will have to go in manually and do so for you. So make sure you click that Return to Mothertime Marketplace button. At this point, it's going to let you know that your consignor number is whatever you chose it to be. In this case, it's 1543, and you want to go to continue. Now you're actually ready to log in as an actual consignor. You put in your consignor number and your password, and it takes you to consignor homepage. Now basically you're ready to start participating with us and doing different steps as necessary to as part of the consignor process. So this is kind of the consignor homepage is a great way to see your items that were sold, to view a seller report after the sale has taken place. You're not going to be able to see those things now because you're starting out new and you haven't participated yet, but it's really neat how the system works. After the sale's over, you can go in and pretty much virtually see anything at the click of a button. So before we go into starting to enter inventory, we're going to back up to our Mothertime Marketplace homepage and show you a really, really important page that you should read through carefully before you start entering your inventory into the system. That page is under Consign, and it's called Prepare Your Items. Now, we cannot stress enough how important it is to read through this page. At first, you may think it's a waste of time or something you can skip over, but I can tell you that we are pretty picky at drop-off, and we will not accept all items. So don't waste your time tagging and preparing items that may or may not be accepted. Try to read through every part of this page and get a real grasp on what we're looking for. One thing that's really, really important is that in the spring, we only accept spring and summer items. In the fall, we only accept fall and winter items. So you really want to make sure you know the rules and guidelines before you bring your stuff in. It goes through where to put the tag, how to price, what we accept, what we don't accept, how certain items can be brought in. So it's really, really, really important. After you feel like you're pretty comfortable with what we accept, you can then start adding your inventory into our system. And that is simple. I just go to the tab called Item Entry, Tag Printing, put in your consignor number again, along with your password. And now you're ready to start doing the fun part. You can start actually gathering up those items you want to sell throughout your house and entering them into our system. We're going to start off with work with my consigned items, and this is your active inventory list. If you look at the system, we'll go a little bit through this so you get a better grasp. Say, for example, we're going to be selling, say it was a girl's outfit. We would go to clothing, girls. The size is 5T. The description, you really want to make sure that you use a description that not only will you know when you print your tags, it'll be easy to match up, but also if for, God forbid, a tag falls off during the sale, which happens a lot, we can actually find your item on the racks according to the tag. So, you know, you can be as specific as you want. Right, for this instance, we're going to be tagging a Gap blue shirt. And if it has, you know, you could even put up top on the second line something like with stars. And then you want to price it. We only accept prices within 50-cent increments, so you can only, for example, price something at $3 or $3.50. The system will not accept $3.25 or $3.75. And then the quantity usually almost always is 1. You want to check to discount. Now this basically means that at the end of the sale, after Thursday night, Friday, and Saturday, whatever is left on the floor, if this box is checked, it'll mean that the item can be sold for half price. And actually, Jesse and I really, really encourage you to do so, because after, say, 2.5 days of a large crowd buying items, almost always, if this box is checked, the item will sell on Sunday. And I don't know about you, but we both agree that we don't want these things coming back into our house. The next step is to click Check to Donate, and this is just an awesome way to help out a great cause. We always work with Harvest House and other great charities. So basically, if you have sold for 2.5 days, you've used your discounted price, and the item is still sitting there at the end of Sunday, we really truly encourage you to donate your items. However, both of these boxes are optional. You also need to know that you can mix and match. So if you have a few special items that you just really don't want to part with if they don't sell for money, then by all means, you don't have to click that box. But they're definitely something that we encourage you to take a closer look at. Also, in this screen, there's a little box down below called By Default, Only the Last 5 Items Entered Show. This is because when you're getting a whole list of inventory, it will only show you 5 items in your system. If you click that box, it will show you all of your items. So that's a great little tip to know. And once you're done pricing and describing your item, you just hit Submit, and it will show up below. So right now you can tell that this consignor has 1 item and it's valued at $3.50. As we enter inventory into the system, these items would go up, and so would the value, and that's is just a really cool part of the system, letting you know what you have in inventory and what is the potential that you could actually sell it for. The last step that you would do if you were a consignor, which usually is only about a month out from the sale, is you would come back into the home page to schedule your drop-off appointment. We will actually send out an email now that you're in the system to kind of notify you of the day that we start opening up drop-off appointments and volunteer shifts. So you would go back to the home page and schedule your drop-off appointment when the time comes. We also, on this page, can let you sign up for a volunteer shift, which is very important. We have different levels of volunteers listed on our website, but the minimum is 4 hours, and that will guarantee that you make 70% of your earnings. And that about wraps it up for today's lesson on how to navigate through the Mothertime Marketplace website. Jessie and I thank you for being part of our sale, and we look forward to meeting you at the next event.